I'm going to take you for a walk around the lake where I get a lot of my great content. So hopefully we'll see something cool on our walk today. I have to say, these birds have some pretty cool froze going on. And with his fuzzy hair from being wet. And the other guy with his mullet in the back. Over there is Topgolf. It looks pretty cool at night because it's all lit up in blue and red lights. The weather is perfect right now. Usually I go about 6:30 at night. It takes me about 45 to an hour, depending on if I'm stopping to do videos or take some pictures. But it's breezy, not a lot of people here, and there's still a lot of wildlife that's out. As you can hear, there's a ton of birds out here. And then every day when I pass a certain spot, one of my favorite sounds ever is this beautiful wind chime that the neighbors have in their tree. Tons of squirrels out here. I see you, dude. I see you, little buddy. They're very friendly because a lot of people feed them out here. They bring nuts for them. And you can pretty much hand feed them. which there are signs that say do not feed the wildlife, but nobody really listens to that. The only thing that people don't feed is the alligators, obviously. But the rest, the squirrels, the birds, people feed them. And that's okay. There are lots of turtles in this lake. Ducks that come here. But I mostly come here for the serenity, the peace, and to get my steps in. Which reminds me, while I'm walking, I've been on this weight loss, I guess you would call it a trip, weight loss goal, plan. But I started out at 200 pounds, and that was about 2 months ago. I tried to do it on my own. I watch what I eat. I cut out sugar, I cut out bread. I was walking about 6,000 steps per day, and the weight just wasn't coming off. So I tried to get medication from my doctor, but unless you're diabetic, or one of the reasons that they give injectable weight loss medications, if you have one of those diagnoses, then it's really no issue to get it and the insurance pays for it. But in my case, even though I had a high BMI, I was not qualified to go through the insurance, which was very frustrating. So my BMI was high, but yet I wasn't diabetic. I wasn't, quote, obese enough to get injections through my insurance. So, a good friend of mine, big shout out to Rhonda, she said, go to my friend's website. And so I went to Mongo. Shout out to Scott. And their medication is GLP-3, which binds to three different receptors. Take a pause here. Some really cool birds. They're different feather patterns. They're so cool. I love these birds. All right, so keep on walking, and so the rest of my story, hang on one second, because I just encountered a turtle on my walk out of the water. I think he was probably laying in nest somewhere back in the woods. And now he's going back to the water. So we will let him go. All right. So yeah, so back to my story. So went to Mongo's website, and they had the GLP-3. And it's very reasonable on their website. There's no, membership fees. You get to pick which milligram you want, and you order it, and they ship it to you. There is a shipping fee, of course, and they did send me the insulin needles when I first ordered it, which was nice. I've gotten some since then. So anyway, I started taking the injectables once a week. I do mine every Tuesday. And since injecting GLP-3, again 2 months ago, I have lost almost 30 pounds. I'm 7 pounds shy of losing 30 pounds. The way I feel now is unbelievable. I feel lighter. Being able to fit back into clothes that I haven't worn in months. My belly's disappearing. I did alter my diet. It's important. You can't keep eating junk and not exercising and take the injectables and hope it's going to work without the other aspects of your life. So I'm very pleased. I'm on 10 milligrams. I'm going to keep taking that. I have another 20 pounds to, 27 pounds until I reach my goal, my first goal. I don't get short of breath when I'm walking anymore. I can walk longer distances. Now again, I am walking every day. I walk my dog Jax 4 times a day. I walk around the lake, and I try to walk anywhere I can to get the content for my YouTube channel. I don't eat bread anymore at all. I don't eat any kind of sugar, no junk, no ice cream, no candy, no cookies, no donuts. That's all been cut out. And I'm telling you, the injections work. I know I couldn't have lost it without the injections because I already tried it. So life is good right now. But back to our walk. By the lake. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to let you know that when you do, or if you do increase your walking, make sure you have good sneakers. I have the slip-ons, the Skechers, that I've been wearing about 6 months, and they're still very comfortable, and they're very light. Dress comfortably. I always wear a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. You don't have to buy all those expensive yoga pants and workout clothes. You just need a pair of comfortable shorts, comfortable shirt, and some great sneakers that's going to last you. And that's it. I'm just enjoying the peace and quiet. Come on. I'm hoping to see an alligator. I've seen so many in the last 2 weeks from going to Circle B Reserve. But we do have gators in this lake as well. I posted a couple of them before with some videos. But the lake is so big, and although it's warm, it's like in the 80s today. Alligators really like the warmth. They stay underneath the water if it's too chilly. So it's still been a little chilly in the morning. I have to show you guys these houses that are along here. They're so beautiful. A lot of people don't sit out in these porches, and I don't understand why. Especially at night when it's cooler. They're so open and airy, and they all have lights up. But I never see anybody sitting out there. If I lived in those houses or townhouses, I would definitely be sitting out there all the time. Because you have this amazing view out here. And nobody's ever out here. They have these small platforms, I guess you would call them docks, to walk on and just enjoy the view. When I bring Jax over here, there's these birds, little black ducks, that make a squeaking sound like a squeaky toy. He goes crazy over them just from the sound that they make. But this is the kind of stuff I get to enjoy, living so close to the lake. And those birds landed in the tree over there. Those white birds love sitting in those trees. And maybe because of the bugs that are in the trees, I'm not sure why. So let's keep going on our walk. Hi. 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 Thank you, Benny. Thank you, Benny. Thank you. That was my favorite dog. When I first saw that dog, his name is Benny. He was just a tiny little puppy, and I used to walk him. Now you can see he's much bigger, and he's so sweet. That's one of the other benefits of walking around this lake, that I get to see so many dogs. But Benny is definitely one of my favorites. And I'm sorry if he was too close. He wanted to come up and give me a kiss. Hello. Hello. Once in a while I'll catch a fish jumping up, but fish jump all bodies of water. So I'm almost around the whole lake, so that didn't take long. So about 20 minutes, I've been filming for 20 minutes, and I'm almost to my starting point. I just want to show you guys what lake I walk around and kind of tell you why I like it so much. And why it doesn't feel like walking to me, for exercise anyway. It feels like walking so I can take in nature. Publix is right down that street down there, so I can walk to Publix if I need anything. It takes like maybe an extra 15 minutes to get there. So I will end this video here. Stay safe, everybody, and stay cool.